A teacher's daughter. A teacher's daughter. Hello, I'm author Denise Turney. I'm the author of the book Portia, and you are watching the Chistel, CHISTELL.com YouTube channel. And this week's show is about a teacher's daughter. My sister is a teacher. And I remember when I was a little girl, I don't know about you, but that was one of the things I dreamed of becoming. I still talk to little girls who want to grow up and be a teacher. But today I want to talk about a teacher's daughter. Teachers spend more time with children than most of us do as parents. After our kids reach a certain age, and you send them to daycare. When I was younger and raising my son Gregory, they didn't have like putting kids in daycares, the structured daycares. You could take them to a babysitter, but the daycare when they were just a few months old. But now, it's a matter of weeks old. Your kids are growing up in that structured environment. But teachers spend more time with children, especially when you think about sending them to kindergarten, first, second, third grade. If they go half a start off maybe half a day to 2:30, 3:30, that's a long time. And if parents don't get home till, I don't know, 5, 6 o'clock, if they have a babysitter or older sibling or somebody else coming to stay with the child, if the parent doesn't get home to 6 and they put the kids to bed at 8, that teacher spend a lot more time with that child than their parents do. So they spend a lot more time with children than most of us do as parents. And teachers see children do things and hear children, so do babysitters, say things that parents swear their children never do or say. They also get some time to see their kid take the first steps, but they won't tell the parent, like some babysitters, so the parent can enjoy it and think they saw it first. But a lot of teachers see and hear kids say stuff that parents say, oh, my child would never say that. My child would never do that. Another thing that teachers do more than we may think is they influence children's self-perceptions. They can influence how a child sees itself. I know some people who told me they love to write, but they put down writing for decades because a teacher marked up their paper so bad and told them, you're really not good at this. Or at art, you're really not good at this, at painting or drawing, but the child is a gift. So when I look back over my childhood and I consider adults who I admired, people who I wanted to be, people who I wanted to be pleased with me. I wanted them to really think highly of me. And do we not all do that? That I want them to be pleased with me. My third grade teacher definitely comes to mind. Now, my mom passed when I was 7 years old, and I used to wish that my third grade teacher could become like my fill-in mother. I really, really admired her. And that was when I was going to school in Dayton, Ohio. My siblings liked her, and so many other kids really. She was just the way she carried herself. She carried herself with a lot of, I want to say, she just was an upstanding, equitable person. And you could tell she cared about the kids. She was a very good teacher. So she was caring. She was so thoughtful and smart and sharp. She really cared about the students who she taught, and you could tell. And after my mother passed, I'm telling you, there were times when I wished my third grade teacher was like my substitute mom. Like she would fill in, oh my God, if I could take you home with me or take me home with you. And I knew that she would love me just as Portia's mother loves her and Portia. A teacher's daughter. Portia's mother is a prominent Chicago school teacher. And I'm thinking about a school teacher, and her name will not, Marva Collins. Marva Collins. Who worked with kids who they said they were retarded. Marva Collins said, no, 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 no. These kids need more support at home, and they need more structured and support in different ways of learning in school. She took kids these are school systems said they were testing them as retarded. These kids were so brilliant when she worked with them. So Marva Collins, this is like Portia's mother. Now Portia's mother's husband, he's active in the civil rights movement. Even after teaching in a classroom all day, Portia's mother always has the energy to cover her children with love and care. She's a good mom. And as a child, Portia doesn't know how important her mother's love is. Do we know? Do we know what's coming? She doesn't know how important her mother's love and care will be to her in the future. It is her mother's love, although the future really doesn't exist, but it is her mother's love that helps to give Portia the strength to keep going when she faces one of her life's hardest challenges after she's told she has breast cancer. A teacher's daughter. And I encourage you to get a copy of Portia. It's 3 generations of family on here. This book, you could probably read it in 2 hours. It's written in memoir format. I encourage you to get a copy of Portia and learn more about this marvelous woman. Portia herself is a successful Chicago defense attorney. And she's coming out of an abusive relationship. She just met her soulmate at a Christmas party for a newspaper in Chicago that they threw. Not long after, she finds a lump in her breast. Oh, but she is a teacher's daughter, and her mother, what she teaches her, what she helps her get through. Whether you're struggling with breast cancer or another health issue, or you just want to be encouraged and inspired, or enjoy a good story, I encourage you to get a copy of Portia today. And I'll see you back here next week at our Chistel, CHISTELL.com YouTube channel next week. Bye for now.